Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Sumaira Nawaz, working as Subject Specialist English at Divisional Public School and College, Sahiwal. I welcome you all to online classes. Today we are going to learn some concepts of grammar. The contents of our today's lesson are change of voice. We shall do the change of voice of past continuous tense and future continuous tense. Let's see how active to passive voice are done in the past continuous tense. Here is an example. He was learning his lesson. As you already know the formation of this tense in active voice, there is no need to repeat that. He was learning his lesson. In this sentence, he is the subject of the sentence. Was is the helping verb of the sentence. Learning is the main verb and his lesson is the object. In this sentence, subject is active in this sentence. The sentence is in active voice. Means the subject is doing the function directly. To change the sentence into passive voice, we shall take the following steps. Subject takes the position of object. Object takes the position of subject. Helping verb was or were will be used plus be plus ing. Means we will use being along with was and were in the passive voice sentences of past continuous tense. And we shall also use third form of verb. Here is change in the case of pronoun. I will change into me when we are doing the passive voice of the tense. We will change into us. You will become you. He will become him. She will take the objective case her and they will become them. Being taken by you. Let's do the change of voice of past continuous tense. Active voice sentences of past continuous tense are Hamid was singing a song. To indicate the past of continuous tense, we have to use helping verb was or were according to the subject. They were solving their questions. In this sentence, as you can see, there is a slight change. Only the change of helping verb. We have used was with singular subject and we have used were with plural subject. Its formation is subject plus was were plus first form plus ing plus object. To change it into passive voice, we have to change the formation. Object plus was were, it will remain the same with the past continuous tense. Helping verb will not change. Plus being plus third form of verb plus by plus subject. A song was being sung by Hamid. Hamid was singing a song will change into a song was being sung by Hamid to indicate that the action was taking place in past. Their questions were being solved by them. Their questions were being solved by them. We are collecting old coins. Old coins were being collected by us. There is no much difference. Akbar was harvesting wheat. Wheat was being harvested by Akbar. You were criticizing my opinion. My opinion was being criticized by you. Children were plucking flowers. Flowers were being plucked by children. Flowers were being plucked by children. Let's see its negative and interrogative formation. In negative sentences, we shall use object plus was were plus being plus third form of verb plus by plus subject. For example, they were not taking exercise. This sentence is of active voice. If we want to change this into passive voice, we have to use the formation for passive voice sentences as is written on our screen. Exercise was not being taken by them. He was not helping the old woman. The old woman was not being helped by him. An interrogative formation is we shall use helping verb at the start of the sentence, which is was a verb plus object plus being plus third form of verb plus by plus subject plus question mark. For example, were they taking exercise? Was exercise being taken by them? Was exercise being taken by them? Was he helping the old woman? Was the old woman being helped by him? If the sentences start with who, if the sentence starts with who, what is the change? Who was knocking at the door? Who was knocking at the door? What shall be the formation of this sentence? If you want to change it into passive voice, we shall do the following changes. We shall use by at the start of the sentence, plus whom, plus was a verb, plus object, plus being, plus third form of verb, plus question mark. So the sentence will become, by whom was the door being knocked at? By whom was the door being knocked at? Who was telling a lie? Sentence will become, by whom was a lie being told? By whom was a lie being told? Let's do the practice for this tense as well. Ali was catching birds. Birds are the object of this sentence. We will bring them at the position of subject. Birds were being caught by Ali. You were not taking tea. You were not taking tea. Tea was not being taken by you. Was I not appreciating them? Here them is object. If we want to bring it at the place of subject, we also have to change its case. If it is also already in the passive case in the active sentence, we have to change its case into active. Were they not being appreciated by me? Were they not being appreciated by me? Who was writing poetry? By whom was poetry being written? Now see future continuous tense, active voice. Let's see its example. The students will be raising slogans. The students will be raising slogans. Here, to indicate future, we have used will plus be plus first form plus ing to show that it is a sentence of future continuous tense. The hunter will be hunting the deer. Formation for these sentences would be subject plus will or shall plus be plus first form of verb plus ing plus object. To change it into passive voice, we shall change the formation. We shall use object as subject plus will shall plus be plus being. Make sure that we have to do the addition of be along with being. Both will be used in the passive voice of future continuous tense plus third form of verb. As I have already told you that in all the tenses you have to use third form of verb to make their passive. Plus by plus subject. Slogans will be being raised by the students. Slogans will be being raised by the students. The deer will be being hunted by the hunter. The deer will be being hunted by the hunter. Let's take some more examples. The cobbler will be mending shoes. Shoes will be being mended by the cobbler. Shoes will be being mended by the cobbler. Here is a mistake in the sentence, but it will be shoes will be being mended by the cobbler. We shall be making garlands. We shall be making garlands. It will become garlands will be being made by us. They will be helping us. We shall be being helped by them. To make the negative and interrogative formation of future continuous tense, for negative sentences, we shall use this formation. Object plus will or shall plus not plus be plus being plus third form of verb plus by plus subject. For example, you will not be flying kites. You will not be flying kites. Sentence is of active voice. To change it into passive voice, kites will not be being flown by you. Kites will not be being flown by you. The old man will not be wearing hat. The old man will not be wearing hat. Hat will not be being worn by the old man. Worn is the third form of wear. For interrogative sentences, will or shall will be used at the start of the sentence plus object plus be plus being plus third form of verb plus by plus subject plus question mark. For example, will you be flying kites? Will you be flying kites? Sentence is of active voice. We have to change it into passive voice. Will kites be being flown by you? Will kites be being flown by you? Will the old man be wearing hat? Will the old man be wearing hat? To change it into passive voice, will hat be being worn by the old man? Let's do the practice for this tense as well. He will be paying tribute to the heroes. Here in this sentence, tribute is the object. It will become the subject of passive voice sentence. Tribute will be being paid to the heroes by him. Will you not be attending the seminar? Will the seminar not be being attended by you? She will be eating apples. Apples will be being eaten by her. Who will be helping us? By whom shall we be being helped? This is for all of our today's lesson. Take care and Allah Hafiz.